Good evening and welcome to Saturday Night Boys Basketball tonight from Edon, Ohio. Renewal of the 49 matchup between the 5 and 9 Edon Bombers and the 3 and 10 Edgerton Bulldogs. This is the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes and pregame show here tonight, and a matchup for a second time this season. They played in the consolation game in the 49 Classic back on December 30th, a game won by Edon 48-43. Joining me tonight is Adam Gubernath. Both teams playing not bad right now. In fact, for Edgerton, they have 3 wins on the year. They've won 2 in a row coming in on the heels of a win last night in conference over Fairview 61-51, while Edon rolled over Hilltop 60-39. We think this really has the makings of a really, like the first time, really competitive matchup.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that both teams probably playing some of their best basketball of the year right now. Going to be interesting to see how much different they are, how much better they are in certain areas. We saw them, roughly 4 weeks ago at the 49, but boy, just getting a couple of wins for young, inexperienced teams just can develop that confidence, and both seem to be playing with a lot of it right now.
Peyton Troush playing extremely well. He's really gone to a different level from that 49. He scored 22 in the win last night, and the Coreys were really good last night against Fairview. 27 for Everett, 20 for Herman. And good signs as far as that scoring is concerned for both teams.
They're learning their identity. I mean, we talk about coaches getting trust in their kids as they go on, but kids need to learn their roles a little bit and understand what they're expected to do, and sometimes, more importantly, what they're not supposed to be doing out there. And sometimes it just takes a little bit longer, and I think that was the case with these two, especially with the Edgerton Bulldogs. They were in so many games, just couldn't figure out a way to win. They finally do that, and here they are, but you know, you can throw everything out of the window with this one, Andy. Records, that's the old cliche. It's Edgerton and Edon, and good rivalry game in front of a big crowd tonight.
Going to take a break. When we come back, our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the head coaches. Brett Grieser from Edgerton, Matt Ripke from Edon. They'll join us next on B-Rock Sports.
Just like farmers who depend on us, Valley depends on providing the best in reliable technology, durable products, and smart connections so your pivot becomes your workhorse in the field. Being tasked with the job of feeding the world is no easy feat. Valley is here to lighten your load, getting you the greatest yield from your field and making the most out of every drop. Always improving, always innovating. Valley Irrigation is the one you can depend on. When you're looking for dependability, count on Andy Farnham and AG Irrigation to be there every step of the way.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Hi, I'm Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent. I live and work here just like you, and with all kinds of local insurance advice, I am someone you can count on to help you protect all that's good in your life. I make it easy to save on the quality protection you need. I will even help do the switching and paperwork for you. So stop by my office today for a quote. We are located on West High Street in Bryan. That's 1111 West High Street in Bryan.
Saturday night basketball, our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the coaches, and joined by Edgerton head coach Brett Grieser. Brett, thanks for the time here on the pregame show. Big win for your kids last week in closing out Montpelier in a game that we saw on Saturday night. I guess talk about how big that was from your perspective.
Yeah, as we talked, just very proud of our team. I thought our kids came out and played well. Again, we executed defensively at a pretty high level there early, and then found ways to close at the free throw line. Obviously, wish we could do things a little better at times, but as a whole, very proud of our kids, and it's a good win for our kids to start the second half of our season.
You can talk all you want about we're getting better, we're making strides, but it's a results business, and it probably is. It's for everybody. It's important, but for the kids to see a result like that, and I guess that's got to make things a little bit, I don't know if easier is the right word, but certainly better from your perspective, in the fact that hard work and that continued work at the physical and mental game of basketball paid off and is paying off.
Yeah, we've talked, several times. We've been close in a lot of games, possessions here or there, but obviously our kids want to win. We want to win, and so it's nice to find ways to do that, and that's what we're going to keep trying to do.
Let's talk Edon. Played them in a close, competitive game at the holiday tournament, and Edon came out on top in that one. What's your takeaway from that game between Christmas and New Year's?
Yeah, again, it's just kind of the same thing we talked about. A lot of games there early were possession-based, and that game went back and forth both ways. I thought both teams played hard. Obviously, we thought we could have done some things better, but at the same time, you got to give credit to Edon because they came over here and got the win on us. And but again, just a back-and-forth ball game, possession by possession. And but we'll kind of see how we've improved in the last 2 weeks. I'm sure Edon's improved in the last 2 weeks as well, so should be a good matchup.
What are some keys for your kids in this matchup, Brett?
Yeah, I think, it starts and ends at the defensive end of the floor and just making sure that we contest everything, execute at a high level and rebound the basketball. One shot is always key. Offensively, take care of it. Value the ball. Don't turn it over. Obviously, you're going to turn it over some, but limit the turnovers. And then understanding the difference between a good shot and a great shot. Make sure we get great shots. And it comes down to execution. Every night it comes down to which team executes better, and that's why you play the game. And so hopefully execute at a high level.
Appreciate it, Brett. Best of luck this weekend, including this matchup that we're going to see against Edon.
All right, thank you for the coverage. Appreciate it.
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Dietz on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions.
Data breaches are occurring at an alarming rate. If your company's private records are compromised, your business could be ruined. Coverage from the Central Mutual Insurance Company can help you repair the damage of a data breach and get back to business. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance Company in Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Wasion, or find us online at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Looking for something different for your next event? The Eager Beaver Axe Hole is perfect for birthdays, corporate parties, and other special occasions. Axe-throwing lanes, full-service bar, keno, pool tables, and more. Reserve your lanes today or ask about their exclusive VIP room. Find them on Facebook, Instagram, or call 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axe Hole, just off State Route 24 in Defiance. Defiance's first axe-throwing venue.
Fritch Excavating and CMF Enterprise of Edon wants to wish the Edon Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Fritch Excavating is family-owned and operated for over 30 years, and they handle everything from site prep to parking lots to land clearing. They can also put in a driveway, run a water line to an outdoor building, do a sewer line, or tile work as well. CMF Enterprise is a female-owned and operated business serving Ohio and Indiana, offering dump truck services, including aggregate material sales. CMF also handles a large variety of construction, landscaping, ag, and residential materials as well. Fritch Excavating of Edon and CMF Enterprise of Edon wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Saturday night basketball, Edon and Edgerton in our Brian Ford Lincoln conversation with the head coaches, and joined by Matt Ripke, head coach of the Edon Bombers. And Matt, a double weekend for you guys as you get ready here to play the second game of the weekend. I guess overall, where's Edon basketball at as we kind of get into this, third weekend of January? Where do you feel like you're at in terms of improving and all of that?
Well, it just seems like every area that we improve on, we lack in another area. I thought we've done a really good job here in January in our half-court offense efficiency. But when you allocate time in practice to work on those things, something else has to be given up, and we've struggled taking care of the ball against presses, and we've had a ton of turnovers that we have to eliminate moving forward.
Played Edgerton, of course, back between Christmas and New Year's in the 49. What's the takeaway from your perspective of that game?
Well, very similarly in that game, we were able to survive. They pressured us in the fourth quarter and really didn't run a whole lot of offense. Their offense was off of their transition defense, and I thought when it was a half-court game, we were very efficient, as I said, and we have to make it a 5-on-5 half-court game and kind of slow the tempo down.
When you've watched this team on film, Edgerton I'm speaking about, I mean, they only have a couple of wins, but do they for us, they don't always look like a 2-win team. What do you see?
No, and when you look at their personnel, they have, 4 guys on the floor at a time that can score the ball, and that first matchup, we did a very good job on Everett and Herman and Swank and limited those guys' opportunities, but Quentin Blue stepped up and scored for them on that night. So, again, it's very important for us to constrain those guys and make it as difficult as possible for them to score the basketball.
One thing in watching Edgerton, it looks like much better job this year than last year in their shot selection. That tended to kind of drift a little bit on them last year. Have you noticed that as well, kind of from a scouting perspective?
I think there's some of that, and some of it's some of the different offenses that they're running this year than last year. They're a little more open last year and allowed them to take quicker shots, and I think this year in the half court and a little more structured offensively, and their guys are doing a good job screening people and moving without the ball and looking for drive and kick opportunities.
Edon and Edgerton, it's always a fun game. I mean, there's passion in the game, and it should be a great crowd on hand. I mean, these are fun games, especially in the longevity of a basketball season. It's fun to get these type of games, isn't it, to be involved in?
Oh, absolutely. I think it's certainly going to be a tournament atmosphere, and we're looking forward to hosting Edgerton on Saturday night, and also we're recognizing our military veterans on Saturday, so we're looking forward to that as well.
Looking forward to this game from our perspective as well, Matt. Good luck against Edgerton.
Thanks, Andy.
Best Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Edon is proud to announce they've become a full-service insurance agency, taking care of all of your insurance needs now. Best Insurance and Financial Services has been handling life and health insurance along with your investment needs for over 40 years. And now they're able to offer coverage for your home, auto, business, and farm insurance needs. They can also protect your RV, ATV, and boat. To find out more information, just head to best-ins.net or phone 419-272-2888. Best Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Edon, wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances in the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion. Your local.
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Snow, ice, blowing. Who likes winter? Not this guy. But Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan can help you muddle through. They have what you need to make your winter a little easier, like ice melt for those icy walks and driveways, snow shovels, and Ego battery-powered snow blowers. If you're tired of finding out you have no gas in the can when the snow hits, then Ego's a great choice. Also, don't forget about our feathered friends during the winter either. Stop by Donaldson's and grab a bag or two of bird food or black oil sunflower seeds. They also have 75% off all Christmas lights while supplies last. Pick up your winter supplies at Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Andy Brigle, Adam Gubernath back out here in Edon and Edgerton. Opening tip just a few minutes away on Military Appreciation Night tonight. A really good thing happening here tonight. And a lot of veterans we can see in the crowd. In fact, a fantastic crowd for round 2 of Edon Edgerton in the 22-23 season. Adam, let's talk keys. Let's begin with Edgerton on the road. How do they make it 3 in a row?
Well, when we saw them last Saturday night, when they were successful on the floor, they got into the flow of the offense, they passed it, they moved well without the ball. Now you're thinking to yourself, listening to that, well, yeah, Brainiac, that's what everyone does to be successful on offense. But there was that 3-minute stretch late in the first quarter when they cross the timeline, 1 pass, and they're chucking threes. Like 4, 5, 6 possessions in a row. Brett Grieser called a timeout, got them back. Stick to the flow of the offense. I think they're better apt at shooting threes when they're coming in through the offense. They have a tendency to let that get away from them a little bit. So I think offensively, stay within the offense. If the 3 is open in the context of the offense, you can take it. Don't rush and take bad shots here tonight.
For Edon, last night was the best output of the season. Maybe it's a sign that worm is turning a little bit offensively. How about Matt Ripke's keys and his thoughts tonight on this one?
Maximize possessions. I think we say that every time we do an Edon game this year because they've got some young kids that are playing some big minutes out there. But you mentioned Peyton Troush and just kind of the brunt of the offense and that he's shouldering right now. He's really improving his game out there. Defensively, let's talk. I mean, as we said, Edgerton is going to get into their offense. They're going to screen. They're going to move without the ball, make sure they talk. Edon's a very good defensive team. So I think on that side of the ball is the key. Offensively, let's get some more people involved out there. I mean, they've got kids that are capable of it. Hit a couple of shots early. We know this one thing. They're not going to beat themselves here tonight.
All right, let's meet the starters for this one, presented by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For the best selection of monuments, Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier. For 3 and 10 Edgerton, it'll be Quentin Blue, a 5'8 senior, Corey Everett's a 5'10 senior, Caden Pasillo, a 6'1 senior, Corey Herman, a 6'2 sophomore, and Nathan Swank, a 6'1" senior.
For the 5 and 9 Edon Bombers, Max Radeball, 5'10 sophomore, Carter Keese, a 6' senior, Cohen Holbert is a 6'1 sophomore, Peyton Troush, a 6' junior, and Briggs Gallahue, a 6'4 freshman.
Those are your lineups from Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. Tri-State Vision Center officials working the game tonight. They are Al Radlinski, Tom Donovan, and Tom Donovan Part 2 that are working the game. First time we've seen this crew all year. They do have a little bit of a reputation of letting things go and be physical.
Which is always nice when you've got a rivalry game on a night when the gym is really packed. I mean, that could lead to some entertaining moments.
Sure should. Lineups tonight, or the officials tonight, presented by Tri-State Vision Center. For all of your eye care needs, the Tri-State Vision Center. That'll do it for the Oberlin and Turnbull Funeral Homes pregame show. Coming up, Edon and Edgerton for a second time this season on Military Appreciation Night on B-Rock Sports.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6, just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of the Bulldogs. Come join them for open interviews Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. with immediate openings for maintenance and first and third shift general laborers, paying up to $22.24 per hour. Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton. Come see what they're all about and join them as they forge into the future. Go Bulldogs!
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Your friends at your neighborhood Edon Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Edon, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Edon Farmers Co-op.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
And this is Ben Murray in the B-Rock studios with some final scores to pass along to you this evening. In girls basketball from earlier today, Bryan beat Elida 56-28 in our sister station broadcast on the Q. Hilltop mauled Malmy Valley Country Day 65-29. Fairview takes down Defiant 60-26. It was Tenora over Hogate 50-27. And one boys final in basketball this evening, it was Delta over North Baltimore 55-36, and currently at the end of, or with 3 minutes to go in the game, it is 30-28, Bryan over Fairview in boys action on Q 96.5. I will send it back out to Andy and Adam after this short break on B-Rock Sports. Stay with us.
Import cars and trucks are amazing, but fixing them creates a dilemma. Do you go to the city for service and repairs? Well, it's time for a change. Jason Dietz Automotive Services on State Route 6, just east of Edgerton, is the answer. If you own a Volkswagen, Toyota, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, or any other Asian or European vehicle, Jason Dietz Automotive Services has you covered. With over 30 years of experience on imports, Dave Brown and Sam Bailey are the experts that can fix it right the first time. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem your last mechanic couldn't, call 419-298-0777 and make your appointment today.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Edon, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Nay Oil Company supplies heating oil, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and propane for your home, farm, or business throughout Northwest Ohio with dependable service and competitive pricing. Call 1-800-962-9839 or stop by Nay Oil in Nay, serving you with dependable service since 1927. It's the Nay Oil Company. Nay Oil Company would like to wish all the athletes good luck in today's game.
You work hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game.
Welcome back out here to Edon, where a really good ceremony has just wrapped up tonight as they have honored all of the veterans on hand and from the Edon and Edgerton communities and beyond, for that matter, here this evening. And officially next weekend, OHSAA is doing this, but Edon getting a jump start on it. They have something already planned on Friday night for a Coaches versus Cancer, so they did their military salute tonight. But this is one of the real good things that the OHSAA implemented a few years ago, Adam.
Absolutely, and not every school statewide takes it as serious as some. I mean, I think everyone acknowledges it, but nice to see the Edon and Edgerton communities coming together. That was pretty good stuff to see out there, and a huge crowd here tonight because of that. So hats off to all involved. Something to be proud of with this community.
Last night in the team's wins, Edon 60-39 over Hilltop. Peyton Trouse 22, Max Radeball 14, Briggs Gallahue went with 11, and Carter Keese scored 8. Corey Everett's 27, Corey Herman 20, and Nate Swank 8 last night. Also, they drilled 8 threes in the win over Fairview, and Edgerton only committed 7 turnovers last night in that win over Fairview.
Well, if they're hitting threes and not turning the ball over, we know they can defend on the perimeter and they can create off the dribble. That makes them a very dangerous team when they can put that stuff together.
Fairview, by the way, bounced back from their loss. They defeat Bryan tonight, 34-32, in a game that was played a little earlier start time. They went back-to-back. Bryan girls rolled over Elida, as you heard Ben just mention a few minutes ago. And Todd Grosjean's team stays red hot. Edon, a team, scores 36. They give up 44 a game. They are led this year in scoring by Carter Keese at 10 a game, Cohen Hulbert at 7 a game, Peyton Troush at 6 a game, Max Radeball at 5.5, and Briggs Gallahue at 6 points per game on the year. Coming into the weekend, Edgerton led by Corey Everett at 12.5 a game, Nate Swank at 11 a game, Corey Herman 8 a game, Quentin Blue scores 7 a game, Caden Pasillo a point per game on the season. Again, they played December 30th. Edon won that 48-43, and since Matt has come over from Edgerton to Edon, Edon is 2-0 against his former team.
Don't think that that's not something that has been mentioned. I'm not saying that's the driving force of motivation, because you don't need one in a rivalry game like this, but kids know that, adults know that as well.
Matt in his 14th year, second year at Edon, 203 and 117 as the head coach overall. And here at Edon, he is 18 and 18. Brett Grieser in his second year, he is 9 and 27 as the head coach at Edgerton. Edgerton won the JV game, mauling Edon 42-5 in a game that ended in a running clock situation. Now, Edon and Edgerton going to bring people. Then you bring in Military Appreciation Night. They have the end zone seats open. You got as good a crowd as you're going to find probably in Edon this season.
Well, again, Saturday night basketball, energy, emotion. Who's going to have it here tonight? I don't think that's going to be an issue for either of these two teams. I think the bigger issue is going to be able to see who's going to be able to play under control with all that emotion and energy that's in the building here tonight.
At another guard position, he's a 5'10" sophomore, number 3, Max Radeball.
Finishing the announcements here tonight,
Got a lot of impressive stars and stripes attire here amongst the student section, to say the least.
2 of our 3 officials veterans as well.
Yes.
Tom One and Al Radlinski.
Waiting to see if, Apollo Creed's going to come out of the student section in the end zone down there.
That was there's a free MGM preview going today. They had it all on. I watched that today. Still the best boxing entrance in boxing fiction or real history.
The Apollo in
the Apollo,
4?
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely. If
I could have chosen a way to enter the world, that would have been it. With James Brown.
With James Brown.
Briggs Gallahue and Corey Herman to jump center circle. Al Radlinski will throw it in the air, and we're ready to get this thing underway on a Saturday night. All maroon outfits with the white numbers for Edgerton. Edon in their home whites with blue numbers, and the opening tip controlled by Edon. They'll go right to left. Radeball picks it up, crosses the timeline, blue on him. We expect both these teams to be man-to-man throughout. Baseline right now to Gallahue. Gallahue spin dribble, powers his way to the basket, misfires, and the rebound to Edgerton and Corey Herman. Had a good look, just unable to finish it. Swank on the wing, now goes baseline. Flips it to the elbow to Pasillo. Right point, Herman, can he pick up where he left off last night? No good for 3. Long rebound, trickles out of bounds, and will go Edon's way.
Teams very familiar with each other. Obviously, growing up, they play all the time. This is the second time they played. Many times they played twice, maybe even 3 times a season, these 2 schools. But still, a lot of emotion out there, just kind of that feeling out process.
1-2-2, 3-quarter court pressure. Edon better get it across. They do. Right side, Gallahue. Backdoor cut, Troush, and gets the finish. Good execution after it looked a little stagnant, but a good finish for 2.
Boy, Peyton Troush has just improved game in and game out as the season has gone by.
2-0. Edon strikes first. Swank being guarded by Hulbert. Top of the key to Blue. He'll be picked up by Radeball. Now taking it against Keese is Corey Everett, and he gets Edgerton on the board.
A month ago that might have been taken for a 3 out on that left wing, but being more diverse offensively are the Bulldogs.
Up across midcourt, trying to squeeze through a double team as Radeball had it ripped away by Blue, and now a foul on Radeball. A little frustration on the reach. His first, game's first.
Well, they're going to have to figure out this Edgerton press, because I'm sure Brett Grieser, seeing how this game has started, they've had some issues with it, so you would assume that that's going to continue, especially early here tonight.
Score only mid-30s, right, a game, and they do commit 15 turnovers a game, so that has helped keep their point totals down on the season. Here's Herman, throws it out on top to Pasillo. He'll swing it around now to Blue on the wing. Down low it goes to Herman on the baseline. Herman, skip pass over to Everett, pulls the trigger on a 3, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Edon and Gallahue. Up the sideline now, it's Hulbert. He'll shovel it off to Radeball, 2-2 tie, 2 minutes in on a Saturday night. Radeball over to Gallahue. Gallahue on the right point. Flashing out now is Hulbert. Hulbert off the dribble, working on Herman. Muscles it up, no good, but Hulbert will shoot a pair. First trip to the line for either team tonight. That foul will be Herman's first and Edgerton's first. Edon as a team, only a 56% free throw shooting team. Hulbert just 40% misfires on the first. (2-2), 5:58 to play here in this opening quarter. The second offering on the way is good by Cohen Hulbert to break the tie at 3-2. Edgerton moving it left to right. Walking it up is Blue. We saw how last Saturday night he's a capable scorer as well. Top of the circle now to Everett. Coming out on him is Keese over to the left wing. Swank got a clean look at a 3, missed it. Rebound, pinballs around, grabbed by Keese, and Blue grabbed him by the arm and collects his first foul.
I think Brett Grieser conveying to his kids, run the offense a little bit more the last 2 or 3 possessions, just kind of one pass, maybe 2, and then chucking it up there. That's kind of the scenario that gets them in trouble at times.
Here's Radeball snapping it near side to Carter Keese. Ball reversal back to Radeball. Still in the backcourt. Jump pass ahead now into the front court to Gallahue. Crossover dribble, had it poked away, but right into Hulbert's hands initially, and then dug out by Blue, so it'll be an Edon turnover. Pasillo snaps it ahead to Everett. Trailing now is Blue. Thought about the three, bypasses it, goes right side now to Herman. Against the Edon man-to-man. 3-2 Edon, no subs yet for either team. Circling around, and now Herman loses his footing, loses the basketball. Gallahue there to pick it up. Gallahue waits for Keese, and Keese is ridden by Herman, who will get his second foul. And not quite 3 minutes in, Brett Grieser going to have to turn to his bench and go to Scotty Krantz.
That's a big foul here early because he has the ability to kind of get on a hot streak like many of these kids do, but he just seems to have that special ability to take it to another level.
It'll be thrown in now to Radeball. Radeball at the foul line. Maneuvers it over to the right wing. Jumper for three. No good by Gallahue. Rebound. Two bodies go out of bounds with it. It's Everett who had it last, they say. So it's Edon basketball. 3-2 Edon on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Tom Donovan giving Brett Grieser an explanation. Brett Grieser not necessarily buying that explanation.
He's not agreeing with anything he was just told.
Here's Radeball trying to turn the corner. Right side spins back into the lane. 5-footer off glass. No. Rebound. Edon muscled up. Jump hook. No good by Carter Keese. Now it's Blue ahead to Everett. Edon back in transition. Everett's at the elbow. Gives it up. Swank for three. No. 4 of their 5 shots are threes, and it ricochets out of bounds and belongs to the Bombers.
And here's the thing. I mean, we need to be honest about what Edgerton is. They don't have a 6'3", 6'5" type post player that they go to. They've got mainly guards that they put on the perimeter, so that's part of their game. I just think Brett Grieser would like to see a little bit more flow on the offensive end before they settle for those types of shots.
Here's Hulbert, wing left side. Top of the circle, it goes now to Radeball. High post Gallahue. Good ball movement. Troush for three. Bullseye! From that holiday tournament on, just a different kid.
He got so confident over that holiday tournament, the 2 games, and it's just continued on. Who would have ever thought at the beginning of the year that he would have ended up being offensive weapon number 1?
Little hand check, but a foul on Cohen Hulbert. His first, team second.
That's a tribute to him, how hard he works. He's 6 foot. He's a junior. He's that kind of physical presence on the inside. Just does all the little things, and right now is doing everything right.
Inbounds comes out in front near midcourt to Blue. 6-2 halfway through the quarter. Edon in front. Everett, who has the only points thus far for Edgerton. Now to Pasillo. An elbow jumper is good. A rare shot from Caden Pasillo, and he buries it.
Having a rare mid-range jump shot. I mean, little ball fake, 15-foot jumper, nothing but net.
6-4 now, Edgerton trailing. Here's Keese into the corner. Troush again, rhythm 3. Front rim no good. And on the rebound, it will be a foul on Edon going after the loose ball. It's Carter Keese's first. Team's third foul. Both teams with 3 fouls, but for Edgerton, Corey Herman has 2 of them. As he continues to sit, Edon is not subbed as of yet. Just the 1 sub for Edgerton. That was Krantz for the foul trouble to Herman. Blue pushes it over to the left wing to Everett. 6'4" Edon. Top of the key, Krantz. Now wants to attack the rim. Stops, pops, glass, no. Rebound, Edgerton and Swank. Reset now with Everett over to Blue. Blue pushes it right side now to Swank. Hulbert on him. On the wing to Everett. Everett dribble drive, and that's going to be number 2 on Carter Keese, trying to slow that dribble penetration.
Well, as you said, you know, you understand what kind of officiating reputation they have. But that being said, you still, every game you have to figure out exactly how they're going to call it. Now, that's what, the 3rd or 4th hand check we've had here in the last minute and a half. Kids got to understand they're not going to let you put your hands on them.
Backside cut, Krantz blew the layup. He was wide open low on the right side. By the way, Matt Ripke removing Carter Keese. Cohen Hulbert fires a 3. It was partially blocked, so it's no good. Coming in is Kendall Brigle for Keese. Dribble drive, Blue off glass, no good. And on the rebound, it'll be an Edon foul on Briggs Gallahue as the scramble for the rebound was happening. Well, no, they go Hulbert.
Again,
and it's his second.
Andy, doesn't have that big post presence inside. They're a perimeter shooting team, but what they can do is penetrate and get to the basket. All 5 on the floor have that ability, and they've been a little more active with the dribble drive here in the last minute or so.
So 2 Bomber starters with 2 first-quarter fouls. Hulbert joining Carter Keese. Here's Everett on a switch. Gallahue has Everett. Everett feels the advantage. Pull-up 10-footer is a little bit short. May have been partially blocked. Rebound Edon. Coming the other way, right of ball to Hulbert, who will remain out there with the 2 personals. 6'4", Edon, 2:15 to go in the quarter. Here's Hulbert. Over to the right side of Gallahue. Into the lane. Kick out. Troush, wing jumper for 3. Not going to fall. Rebound Everett, surrounded, and now peeling back defensively will be Edon. Here's Blue to Swank. Almost sailed out of bounds as it went behind him. Now Blue between the circles. Blue picked up by Radeball. Loops it over now to Swank. 6'4", Edon. 1:45 to go in the quarter. A Pasillo 3 is no good. And a Matt Ripke timeout. 30-second timeout. 6'4", Edon back in a moment.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Thiel Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Thiel Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Thiel Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Quick update to Nora at Hilltop. They are tied at 14 at the end of 1 quarter of play there. So, Matt Ripke, what was he displeased with that time?
Defensively, I mean, it was one of those one-sided conversation 30-second timeouts. I mean, he's just not happy with the inability to check out on the defensive glass, and Edgerton's getting open looks, just not cashing in on him right now.
I think I heard him say, if I see you guard like Gubernath again, you're out.
Yeah, no more of this Olay stuff.
But in fairness, offense is a lot more fun.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you're a former partner.
Yeah.
You know, good defense doesn't get you in the newspaper.
That's
Coach.
right. And he ran stairs at Edgerton for the rest of that practice.
Yeah.
6'4", Edon. By the way, 2 fouls each on Keese and Hulbert, 2 on Herman for Edgerton.
Although tonight defense may get you in with the lack of offense.
Yeah, 1st to 30 may win this one. Pull up Jay, no good from Radeball. Rebound, Briggs Gallahue turns and is fouled. 2 free throws for Gallahue coming up. That personal foul for Edgerton will be the first on Scotty Krantz, team's 4th. 9 fouls, 10 points in 7 minutes of basketball. Gallahue got the soft roll on the first foul shot.
Like you don't want to blink just in case you miss a bucket. You may not see another one for a few minutes at this rate.
Very, very true. Exchange student Carlos Sprea checks in. Really good kicker this fall for Edon. Believe from Italy. Second free throw, no good, Gallahue. Rebound, Edgerton and Krantz. Under a minute to go in the quarter, 7-4, Edon with the lead. Going left with it is Blue. Dribble handoff now to Joel Walkup, who's checked in. Walkup spins, kicks to Blue. Dribble drive baseline, the floater, good. Quentin Blue.
That's what they can do. And I think that's what Brett Grieser would like to see a little more of, because what that's going to do then is open up those 3-point shots on the perimeter.
7-6. Into the lane, Radeball gives it to Troush, who finishes 7 for Troush on the night of the 9. And now it's 9-6 Edon. See if Edgerton wants one shot. Walk up with 18, spun and lost it, but went and reclaimed it. Now it's Swank out between the circles. Grieser barking out 5, 10 to shoot. Here's Blue, starts left. Comes back to the right. Backdoor cut, not there. Walk up with 3, with 2. Somebody better fire one. Blue, good if it goes. No for 3 at the horn. 9-6. Bombers after 1 on B-Rock Sports.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Statistics show that for most crops, pivot irrigation increases yields by at least 100% over dryland farming. Even in areas that get enough rainfall, timing is everything. If it doesn't come at just the right time, you could be losing yield. Maximize your production with pivots and linears from Valley Irrigation. Make the most of your acres. Contact Andy Farnham at AG Irrigation today, 419-212-2528. That's 419-212-2528.
Andy Brigle, Adam Gubernath. Saturday night basketball. 9-6 Edon with the lead. Impressions of the first quarter, Adam?
Kids playing with a lot of emotion, a lot of energy, really getting after it. Offensively, just kind of a challenged first quarter. I think things are slowly picking up a little bit. Watching the quarter break conversations with both coaches, very animated, and a lot of it is focusing in on what they're doing defensively so far in this game.
6 of 24 combined in that opening quarter. Edon was 3 of 11. Edgerton 3 of 13. Edgerton 0 for 6 from three-point distance. Inside out, Herman back in, 3 no good. Rebound kind of bounces around, grabbed by Hulbert. So Edon has Radeball, Hulbert, Brigle, Troush, and Gallahue. Edgerton goes blue. Swank, Herman, Everett, and Walkup in the lane on a drop step and ripped away by Swank. Gallahue lost the handle. It's a jump ball. Possession arrow will go Edon's way. Coming to the table, Caden Pasillo for Corey Herman. Boy, this is going to be a long quarter if that's the case, if we go offense, defense, an entire quarter. I mean, a long quarter for the guys that are kind of checking in and out. Yeah. Sometimes you can hide, but not all the time. Inbounds. Brigle fires a 3 on the wing. No good. Rebound, though, to Edon. Finding that long rebound was Hulbert. Here's Gallahue to the right. Stopped on that way by Swank. Continues out on a crossover. Banging with Swank. Gives it up to Brigle. Guarded by Walkup. Opening minute of the second quarter. 9-6 Bombers. Swank too aggressive on the chest up that time. Gets his first foul. This could be a game, too, Adam, you think about. RPI will be released every Monday up until the end. But if Edon gets, let's say, 2 wins over Edgerton, and then they're close, you know, that goes a long way.
Tip the scales in their favor.
Yep, because they're close in that the second wave of boys seedings. Those of you unaware, the RPI determined and will determine, as Radeball misses that jumper, what the seedings are in the district, but not the matchups. Coaches will still determine that. Little spin by Swank, gives it to Everett. Everett's crossing over to the foul line, now goes left foul line extended. Blue from way out for 3, no good. Rebound Edon, and Gallahue felt like he was teetering out of bounds, slams it off Swank. So now Edgerton 0 for 8 from the three-point line after a last night where they hit 8 threes.
Well, as how the coin goes sometimes. I mean, and so they need to understand that. They need to recognize that, not eliminate it altogether, but maybe work a little bit more at trying to get something off the dribble to the basket.
Down low, Gallahue shot no good. Swank fell down. Gallahue got his own miss and sticks it in. 11-6 Edon. Biggest lead of the night in this one for either team. Here's Blue, rotates it over to Swank for 3. Got one to go finally. Hit it on the right, foul line extended.
The one thing we know about Edgerton, it doesn't matter. They'll shoot themselves out of the slump if they have to, and that was a good-looking shot that time by Nathan Swank.
11-9 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Radeball. Top of the key with it. Lofts it back over for Brigle, who has to track it down in the corner. Kendall Brigle gives it up now to Hulbert. Both teams have been man-to-man. Middle of the floor now Radeball. Good night for him last night in double figures. Tries to split through a double team. Lost the handle, now sets a screen, and coming back the other way, an Edgerton foul. And that foul will be Quentin Blue's second personal. He'll join Herman with 2.
11 fouls so far in this first half, Andy. What, 6, 7 hand checks or reaches?
I'd say that's fair, yeah.
Those are the types of fouls that...
And you've already mentioned it, kind of going against typecasting here of this crew.
Exactly.
Right side, rate a ball off the inbounds, unable to finish, low on the right side. Now it's Everett snapping it ahead to Krantz. Baseline take. Sealed off by Troush. Kick out, Swank for 3. Hit another.
So they don't hit any in the first quarter and a half, and then Swank comes in and buries back-to-back threes.
And it erases the 5-point deficit and gives them a 12-11 lead. To the right wing, it goes to Gallahue. Loops it over the top now to Radeball. Picked up by Krantz. Down low, wanted to go. Nobody home. He and Hulbert, miscommunication. So off the turnover, pull-up jumper from the foul line, no good by Everett. Rebound, Troush. Troush gives to Radeball, and he'll walk it up now. And this is the Edon tempo that they need and are comfortable with right now.
Yeah, they don't want to get into a running match with Edgerton here tonight.
12-11 Bulldogs. 4.5 to go in the half. Here's Radeball. Over to the right side to Brigle on the right foul line extended. Brings it top of the circle. Pushes it to the right wing now to Troush. Wants to hand to Gallahue. Threw it too hard for as close as they were and bounced off his thighs and out of bounds.
Now they were in the corner. What, about a foot and a half in between the two of them trying to pass with defenders sticking their hands in there. It just had a turnover written all over it.
Here comes Everett with the ball in his hands, crossing midcourt now. Everett to the right to Herman. Midway through the quarter, stop, pop, 8-footer good. Corey Herman, first 2 of the night for him. Edgerton's now hit 3 of their last 4 field goals.
Getting shots in rhythm in the flow of the offense, and that time a good ball fake, little drive, and that mid-range jumper.
8 unanswered by Edgerton to take a 14-11 lead. Here's Brigle, little open post cut and a foul as Hulbert was going to the basket, catching and continuing to move momentum forward. He'll shoot a pair. Al Radlinski says the foul is Caden Pasillo in his first. Hulbert 1 of 2 at the foul line tonight. Bends, sends, misses.
Offense has just been hard to come by for the Bombers, for both teams, to be honest, but Edgerton kind of breaking out of that over here the last minute and a half. But for Edon, boy, it's just been a struggle so far.
Second offering good.
But yet they find themselves midway through the second, Andy, only down by 2.
14-12, Edgerton. To the left side to Herman. Herman off the drive, was taken away by Radeball. Throws it out on top, deep 3, Swank, short. Scramble for the rebound, still loose on the deck. Multiple bodies, Edgerton comes away with it. Swank, step back 3, good. 9 for Swank, all 3s and all in this quarter.
Brett Greaser had that classic coach look like, what are you? Yeah, that's what I want you to do.
17-12 Edgerton. 3 minutes to go in the half. Here's Kendall Brigle, throws it out on top to Radeball. Radeball slicing toward the basket, no good. Rebound to Herman. Maneuvering it up the floor. Herman all the way into the corner, gives it back to Everett. Everett's in the lane, block shot. Nice swat that time by Briggs Gallahue. And then on a loose ball, Radeball gets his second foul. So Radeball, Keese, and Hulbert all with 2 for Edon. Blue and Herman have 2 for Edgerton.
Very frustrated Edon team out there right now.
And a timeout, Matt Ripke. 11-1 run for Edgerton. They lead it 17-12.
You've worked hard to build your business. Doesn't it deserve premier insurance coverage? Protect it with the Central Premier policy from Central Mutual Insurance Company. Simply better coverage for your insurance dollar, backed by quality service. For your security, your protection, and your peace of mind, trust Central Mutual Insurance and Andrews O'Neill & Lowe. With offices in Archbold, Bryan, and Moisillon, or find us online at andrewso'neillandlowe.com.
When you're in inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
Scores at the half: Wauseon 23, Rossford 19, end of 1, Pettisville 17, Liberty Center 10. NWOAL final, Liberty Center pounded Delta 53-32. That's setting up for some kind of showdown Thursday night. Liberty Center and Bryan in the NWOAL. Kansas City, I assume, hung on. We'll find that out in a moment. They were playing Jacksonville as Herman drills a 3 on the wing. And now it's 20-12, Edgerton. They've outscored Edon 14-3 in this quarter.
Shooting lights out. As poor as they shot in the first quarter, the exact opposite here.
Pulling his way to the basket, Cohen Hulbert for a deuce. Kansas City has advanced to the AFC Championship game, beating Jacksonville 27-20. They'll get the winner of the Bills and the Bengals tomorrow. The drive, the shot by Krantz, no good. And the board to Brigle for Edon, getting extended minutes here in the second quarter.
A lot of foul issues for Matt Ripke here in this first half.
20-14. Here's Troush with it to the right side. He can maybe take advantage of Pasillo if they could post him. Now it's Gallahue over to Hulbert. Hulbert, spin move in the lane. With contact. Shot on the way, play on. He missed the field goal. And the rebound to Krantz. Krantz will bring it up, 90 seconds to go in the half. 20-14, Edon trailing Edgerton. Tale of two quarters. Edon a little bit better in the first, Edgerton much better in the second. Herman goes to the rim and lays it home.
Doing a great job of mixing the perimeter shot with dribble drive to the basket. We've seen that 3 or 4 times in this quarter. An Edgerton ball handler with a ball fake and getting an easy run to the rim.
And now it's 22-14, Edgerton with a minute to play in the half. In the corner, Troush snaps it out in front to Brigle. Over to the right side now to Radeball. Radeball. Skip pass over to Gallahue. Into the corner to Brigle. 50 seconds left in the half. 22-14 Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Off the left side, Troush throws the skip to Hulbert. Hulbert gives to Radeball. Radeball a few steps from midcourt between the circles. Right side now to Gallahue. Gallahue above the foul line, drops it off for Brigle. 25 seconds to shoot. Now it's Gallahue on the wing. Edgerton by 8. And Gallahue's pass over the top. Too far and high for Brigle and out of bounds.
They were just playing for the last shot of the quarter, too. Matt had signaled that with about 50 seconds to go. Had milked about 30 of the clock off and just waiting to pick their spot and just not on the same page, the two freshmen.
So now Edgerton may hold for one. Up 8 with 18 to go in the half. 22-14. Right side, Blue to Swank, who's dialed up 3 threes in the quarter. Now to Everett. Over to the right side. Swank looking for a fourth. Got it. And that is how your first half is coming to an end. Edgerton 25. Edon 14 as we head to the locker room in the Main Stop's halftime show on B-Rock Sports.
When you're paying the right price for protection, you just know it. It's that warm, fuzzy, totally secure feeling, knowing that you're not only getting great coverage, but you're also not paying too much for it. And there's no one that knows that feeling like me, Molly Culler, your local Allstate agent, because I work every day to get people like you the coverage they need with the savings they deserve. Give me a call for your quote today. Allstate, you're in good hands.
Savings vary based on the average annual savings reported by new auto customers surveyed in 2019 who switched to Allstate.
When it it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. The Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you thinking of buying a home, but you're hesitant because of the rising interest rates? Well, don't be. Historically, rates are still very low. While not at their lowest, rates are nowhere near where they were back in the 1980s and 1990s. Home prices are stabilizing, and there are more homes coming on the market. So don't wait until interest rates climb to 9 or 10% or even higher to make your move. Call me today, and I will help guide you through the entire process. From finding financing to handing you the keys to your new home at closing, I am with you every step of the way. With over 25 years of real estate experience, I am your trusted real estate advisor. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
Why do so many people travel to Jason East Automotive Services in Edgerton when they want their vehicles repaired? Because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have over 60 years of experience fixing the problems that other mechanics couldn't. They work on all makes and models, and they specialize on imports. Recently, they have expanded their service area by almost 50%, and they've hired Eston Knerk to their staff. So if you have a vehicle, foreign or domestic, that you want fixed right the first time, take it to Jason Dietz Automotive Services on the east side of Edgerton.
Nay Oil Company supplies heating oil, gasoline, diesel, kerosene, and propane for your home, farm, or business throughout Northwest Ohio with dependable service and competitive pricing. Call 1-800-962-9839 or stop by Nay Oil in Nay, serving you with dependable service since 1927. It's the Nay Oil Company. Nay Oil Company would like to wish all the athletes good luck in today's game.
25-14 at the half. Edgerton grabbing control, Adam Gubernath, and hitting 5 threes in that fourth quarter. But as you said, that second quarter, as you said, though, still a pretty good mix of three-point shots and getting to the basket.
Yeah, we talk about balance offensively, and a lot of times you're talking inside-outside game, but I think when we talk balance with the Edgerton Bulldogs, I think we're talking about the perimeter three, which is a huge part of what they do, but yet all five on the floor at any time have the ability to dribble, drive, and get to the basket. Did a great job mixing that up in that second quarter, and then that opens up things because defenders now have to not only worry about the shot on the perimeter, they also have to play defense against the dribble drive to the basket, and then that leads to Nathan Swank getting hot, and he was really the one that kind of spearheaded that offensive outburst in the second quarter.
4 threes for him, all of them in that second quarter, hitting 4 of the 5. He has 12 to lead Edgerton. Corey Herman with 7, and then Corey Everts, Caden Pasillo, Quentin Blue with 2 each. For Edon, 7 for Peyton Troush, 4 for Cohen Hulbert, 3 for Briggs Gallahue. Edgerton ended the half 10 of 26 shooting, 5 of 14 from the three-point line. They were 7 of 13 in that second quarter. Edon was 5 of 19 from the field and just 1 of 6 from the three-point line. Edon 3 of 6 shooting free throws. Edgerton did not attempt a foul shot in that first half.
Edon, confidence-wise, it seems that that's been shaken in that first half. Rebounding numbers, Andy, a +2 advantage for the Bombers there. Turnovers, Edgerton 1 in the entire first half. Edon with 5. Just looked like the Bombers' confidence was shaken, especially in that second quarter.
Yep.
You're struggling offensively. You're not really sure what you're doing. You're not confident with what you're doing. Other team starts hitting it, and it can just get out of control in a hurry, and that's why we're at where we're at.
25-14, Edgerton in front. The Main Stop's halftime show continues in just a moment.
The Eager Beaver Axle is wide open and ready for you. Come in and take your shot at throwing axes or share some drinks and food with friends. Rack up the pool balls or take your chance with Keno. It's all inside the Eager Beaver Axle. Must be 18 or older to enter. Find them online or call 419-980-7121. The Eager Beaver Axle, Defiance's first axe-throwing venue.
Fritch Excavating and CMF Enterprise of Edon wants to wish the Edon Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Fritch Excavating is family-owned and operated for over 30 years, and they handle everything from site prep to parking lots to land clearing. They can also put in a driveway, run a water line to an outdoor building, do a sewer line, or tile work as well. CMF Enterprise is a female-owned and operated business serving Ohio and Indiana, offering dump truck services, including aggregate material sales. CMF also handles a large variety of construction, landscaping, ag, and residential materials as well. Fritch Excavating of Edon and CMF Enterprise of Edon wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package along with a bonus for the successful completion of probationary status, an attendance bonus, and a referral bonus. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Michael Jordan once said, "Some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen." The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
7-8.
25-14, Adam. Edgerton in control now. Not over yet. How does Edon work their way back?
All right, it's going to be one possession at a time, and I think a lot of what they're talking about at the intermission is offensively. Just not a lot of movement, and the movement they're getting just doesn't seem – they're just something off right now. So I think they just need a reset offensively, come out, move without the ball. A lot of guys just kind of standing around on the possession. You can see Matt kind of moving his hands, trying to get them going a little bit. Set some screens away from the ball. A lot easier to guard someone when you're stationary as compared to when you're moving. I'd like to see a little more movement offensively out of Edon. I think Coach Ripke would like to see that too.
Main Stop's halftime show about ready to conclude. We'll start the second half in just a moment.
Best Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Edon is proud to announce they've become a full-service insurance agency, taking care of all of your insurance needs now. Best Insurance and Financial Services has been handling life and health insurance along with your investment needs for over 40 years. And now they're able to offer coverage for your home, auto, business, and farm insurance needs. They can also protect your RV, ATV, and boat. To find out more information, just head to best-ins.net or phone 419-272-2888. Best Insurance and Financial Services in downtown Edon, wishing the Bombers the best of luck in tonight's game. Always supporting student athletes and coaches in the Edon School District, the Edon Athletic Boosters. The Edon Athletic Boosters would like to take this opportunity to salute the student athletes and coaches in tonight's game. Hey, how would you like to be a part of the Edon Athletic Boosters? Come to a meeting and find out what they're all about. Maybe even volunteer at a concession stand. For more information, phone 419-272-3213. The Edon Athletic Boosters, supporting student athletes and coaches in Edon.
Hi, Dan Stuckey here, broker owner of Real Estate Advantage Team. Are you ready to sell your home but not quite sure how to get the ball rolling? Give me a call and I will help guide you through the entire home selling process, making sure you and your home are ready for marketing is key to achieving the highest price possible for your home. I will help prepare you for any obstacles that may arise during the home selling process and put together a marketing plan that will give your home the best exposure possible, including right here on the radio. Selling your home can be an emotional, stressful time, but with over 25 years of real estate experience, my goal is to make your selling experience easy and stress-free. And as a Christian-based business, when you buy your home through Real Estate Advantage Team, I will donate 10% of the company's net income from your sale to a church or nonprofit charity of your choice, honoring you as the reason for the donation. So let's get you moving. Call 419-636-5100. That's 419-636-5100.
An Edgerton turnover, and Edon missed 3 and able to maintain possession, though, so you haven't missed anything. Still 25-14. Rada ball with it in the corner. Hulbert out there along with, remember, Carter Keese didn't play much, picking up 2 very quick fouls. Now down low, Troush on a turnaround. Soft touch, drops in. Peyton Troush now with 9.
He's been the lone bright spot offensively for the Bombers here tonight.
25-16. Is Swank still hot? He misfires that 3. And the rebound will trickle out of bounds off of Edgerton. Everett, Swank, Blue, Pasillo, and Herman, their normal 5. Troush, Radabaugh, Keese, Gallahue, Hulbert, the quote-unquote normal 5 for Edgerton. Radabaugh, Keese, and Hulbert, 2 fouls each as we begin the half. Herman and Blue with 2 for Edgerton as we start the second half. We mentioned that in case somebody gets that quick third. Right side of the floor now to Radabaugh. And a hold away from the basketball, and it's Blue who will get that quick third foul with 6:45 left in the third quarter. By the way, Pettisville had taken a commanding 30-17 lead over Liberty Center at halftime last we checked. So Blue is sitting, Krantz is in. It'll be Briggs Gallahue to toss it in on the baseline. Into the corner now to Keese. Shot fake to get Pasillo commit. Now tries to get Glass, and he got it, and he's going to the line.
You know, something we didn't talk about much at halftime, Andy, was the fact that Carter Keese sat most of that first half in foul trouble. That takes a very important piece out of the Edon offense, and he's getting active early here in this third quarter.
We know, though, that there are no such thing as halftime adjustments after hearing what Peyton said. Did you hear that quote?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
You go to the bathroom, you eat a couple oranges, and then you come out. Halftime high school basketball adjustments are a little different. That free throw for the and one is no good. And then Keese went in to follow his shot, and he gets saddled with a quick third foul.
Playing basketball in the mid to late 80s at Napoleon High School, I don't remember too many buffet spreads in the locker room at halftime.
No.
But I wasn't a first-round draft pick for the Colts, in a Hall of Famer.
Me either. Everett rotates it out to Herman. Herman backing out near midcourt. Matt Ripke has decided to keep Carter Keese in there with his 3 fouls. Coming back to get Glass is going to be Corey Everett. He missed, and a foul is going to be called. It'll be a blocking foul. And that will be number 3 on Max Radabaugh.
You can read Matt Ripke's lips. You can, be honest, hear him. I mean, he felt that was a bailout call. And
Everett hits the first free throw. That's the first free throw attempted by Edgerton tonight. .6:16 left in the third quarter. Everett's getting both free throws. And it's 27-18 now, Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Edon moving left to right. Radabaugh with it in his hands. Radabaugh looks right side to Keese. Bounce pass back to Radabaugh. Attacks into the paint. Elevates. Jump shot good. Max Radabaugh. His first basket of the evening. Edon hits 3 of their first 4 to start the half.
Look a lot more comfortable offensively here at the start of the third.
They had 5 total field goals in the first half. And now Edon rips it away as Gallahue ends up with a basketball, pushes it over now to Radabaugh. 27-20 Edgerton. Edon trying to work their way back. Radabaugh threw that one at the feet of Hulbert. It ricochets to Herman and results in an Edon giveaway. Here's Krantz. Krantz to a cutting Herman to the basket, and he scores.
Moving without the basketball. It's such a weapon.
29-20 Dogs, 5 and change to play in the third. Here's Hulbert going left. Comes back to the right side. Pasillo trying to stay out in front of him. Did a good job defensively. It was tipped away off Edgerton. Blue with his 3 fouls will return. Joel Walkup also will come in for Edgerton. Pasillo and Krantz will sit. Just a doubleheader next week for us. Starts Thursday. Be over in West Unity. The Hilltop Lady Cadets will host Montpelier on Thursday night in girls basketball. To the left, Keese goes to Gallahue. Gallahue backdoor on a give and go right back to Keese. Got Everett's off his feet and he landed on him. Both go down hard. Both get helped up. Both appear to be okay. Just the first foul on Corey Everett's.
Well, we talked about at the beginning of the game, and I think the fact that Matt is 2-0, we all know the backstory added into the rivalry, but you don't think that these fans are aware of that? And they
sure are.
Yes.
Sure are. It's an easy game for me to pencil in on the schedule.
Oh,
it's the first one I go and find on the day. I'm not going to lie.
Absolutely. It's funny. It reminds me of Albert Bell. And what I say that is I have so many Indians fans or Guardians fans now. Loved him to death when he was in Cleveland. Then we went to the White Sox. Suddenly they couldn't stand him.
Yep.
You know, it's like, what changed? His uniform changed.
Keese connects. He's 1 of 3 at the foul line. Lead for Edgerton is 8. Edon will bring a little pressure now. Herman off the deflection into the front court. Now to walk up along the baseline. Tosses it over the top to Swank. Has those 4 threes tonight, all in the second. Now around to Blue, to Herman. A look at a 3. No. Rebound, Edon. Here comes Radeball, bouncing it ahead to Troush. Troush, skip pass out to Hulbert. Rise and fire, 3, no good. And a Blue rebound. Continental 30, North Central 20 in Saturday boys basketball. I was told by my source, little floater off glass, no good by Quentin Blue. Put back up and in, though, by Edgerton to make it 31-21. The follow to Corey Everett's. It's a hat backwards night, my source said. I think that wraps it all up.
A rough night for the Eagles last night, too.
31-21 at the foul line. Now a little curl move in the lane and a bump foul on Herman, who will collect his third. Blue and Herman with 3 for Edgerton. Keese and Radeball with 3 for Edon. Blue out. Walk up in. Pasillo comes in now for Herman. 3:38 remaining. Quarter number 3. 31-21. Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Cohen Hulbert into his safety valve. Max Radeball. About 10 years after the rule change, you still had people screaming for that pass when it went in the backcourt. Remember just thinking, guys, it's been a decade since they changed that rule. Blocking foul on Joel Walkup.
Well, here's the thing.
Walkup gets his first.
You know this as well as anyone. 3.5 here in the third. It's a rivalry game. Big crowd. Close ball game. Fans are into it. I mean, that's all you can ask for on a Saturday night.
Absolutely. Hulbert rims out the first free throw. Keese is out. Brigle is in. Tenora 46, Hilltop 34 after 3 quarters of play.
Yeah, that Hilltop team, I mean, they just, like that mosquito in the middle of the night, you just can't get rid of them. They're playing with a lot of heart.
Hulbert missed them both. Swank went and got the loose ball rebound. 10-point Dogs lead and the basketball at the 3:20 mark of this third quarter. 31-21 Edgerton. All the way over the top. It's given to Everett's from Pasillo. Now to Swank to Blue. Here comes a trap on Quentin Blue. Gets around Gallahue. Down to the baseline. Wrap around pass. Swank dials up a 3. No. Rebound. Troush fouled by Everett's. That'll be Corey Everett's second personal. Scotty Krantz returning for the Bulldogs for Quentin Blue. After 3, Wayne Trace 30, Miller City 20. End of 3, Wauseon 38, Rossford 33. The game of the night at halftime, Antwerp 22, Patrick Henry 21. That'll go a long way in seeding.
Both those teams come up north in Division 4.
A steal by Everett, and then a foul on Cohen Hulbert. You were saying, Adam?
7 turnovers, Andy, for Edon. But yeah, both those teams, I mean, that's Patrick Henry for the first time in a while is coming up north to the Defiance district, but they'll be coming up north, I think, replacing Hicksville, who's a D3. So, I mean, that's a Patrick Henry team that is, 12-1, 13-1, 2, or something like that.
And new sectional site, too. You go Bryan, that's the same. But the other sectional site this year is at Liberty Center for Division 4. Skip pass 3 for Krantz is good. Scotty Krantz buries the 3. 34-21 Edgerton. 2.5 to play in the third. Napoleon, by the way, they lost a sectional but gained the Division 3 district this year. On the baseline, it is Troush out to Kendall Brigle. Carlos Sprea is in for Hulbert, who just collected that third foul. Radeball, drive, kick. Gallahue, jumper is good. He pulls the string on a triple.
Wow, what a big shot for the freshman, because this had that feeling that it was starting to get away from the Bombers.
34-24. Edgerton, 2 to play in the third. Here's Swank, top side over to Everett now. Right foul line extended. Knocked away by Radeball. Radeball coming out a little farther on him. Everett's trying to get around him. Picks up his dribble on the wing. Tosses it out in front. Swank to Blue and around the horn to Krantz. Elbow now to Walkup. Surrounded defensively. Bounce pass to Everett. Comes back now to Blue. He'll go to the left. Krantz looking for his second 3. No good. Long rebound. Saved by Edgerton. Swank in the lane. Going to be fouled. It'll be number 4 on Max Radeball, who was bound and determined to make this a little more difficult for Swank. Not going to give it to him easy.
How about the effort of Corey Everett's going out of bounds, saved the basketball to his teammate by throwing it behind his back as he's slamming into the wall.
Swank shooting a pair. Not going to get the first one. Pasillo for Blue.
You know, a month ago, this Edgerton team in this position, you know, you just wonder, I mean, you can just see they're just playing with a lot more confidence right now. Plus, they have a lot more options offensively to score than Edon does, and I think they're getting everyone involved.
Second free throw, bounces around, bounces in. 35-24 as Swank splits the pair. 1:20 to play in the third. Here's Gallahue, just drilled a 3 a moment ago. In the lane, a little curl catch finish by Max Radeball. Got it to single digits now with 1:10 to play in the third. 35-26 Edgerton on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Krantz gives it far side now to Everett. Trap coming, bounces it out in front to Swank. Back to Everett. Radeball up close on him. Timeout, Brett Greaser. 55 seconds left in the third. It's a full timeout with Edgerton up 35-26.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of the Bulldogs. Come join them for open interviews Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. with immediate openings for maintenance and first and third shift general laborers, paying up to $22.24 per hour. Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton. Come see what they're all about and join them as they forge into the future. Go Bulldogs!
Your friends at your neighborhood Edon Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Edon, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Edon Farmers Co-op.
35-26 on paper, Adam. Maybe a little bit of a curious timing in the timeout here, but setting something up maybe here for the final minute.
I think Coach Grieser they've been playing with a lot of emotion. Their crowd's in the game. I think he wants to get a good possession here, get a bucket going into the fourth, and carry that momentum. I think he understands this is a really big possession here, up by 9.
It'll be Herman on the far side to bring it into Blues' hands. Picked up by Radebaugh, who is staying out there with the 4 personal fouls. Now it's Blue to the left to Everett. 45 seconds to play, third quarter. 35-26 Edgerton. Edgerton may be playing for that final shot here in this third quarter. Edon won between Christmas and New Year's in the consolation game of the 49. They've won both matchups since Matt Ripke came over from Edgerton to Edon. This is part 3. 20 seconds to play. Third quarter. Everett's foul line extended. Nice back cut inside. Blue with a layup. Quentin Blue shakes free. Lays it home. 12 to shoot. 37-26. Radebaugh waiting for somebody to flash. Here's Spraya with 5, with 4. Radebaugh at the elbow. Step back 3 to beat the horn. No, and that is how the third quarter will end. Edgerton maintains their 11-point lead, 37-26. 3 in the books. We'll be right back.
Direct Link should be the first stop for anyone needing new appliances. Whether your appliance is on the fritz or you're just looking to upgrade, Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and now in Wasion is your hometown appliance dealer. They carry new, used, and scratch and dent appliances in the brands you need. Speed Queen, Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, Amana, Frigidaire, and GE. Many in stock to take home with you today. Then when you have a problem, Direct Link will also service everything. Just call Direct Link at 419-636-4541 and they'll be out to fix it quickly, whether it's under warranty or not. Direct Link Appliance and Hardware in Bryan and Wasion, your local appliance dealer.
Who doesn't love being number 1? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number 1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number 1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
Fourth quarter, Adam, 37-26. Edgerton with the lead. Some key players going to have to survive some foul trouble as well. And just when you think maybe Edon had made a dent, they were 5 of 8 in that quarter. But they're still down 11. Edgerton 4 of 9 shooting.
Boy, Edgerton just playing with a lot of confidence right now, executing at a high level, playing some of their best basketball of the year, as we said, coming into this one, and that's continued here tonight.
Here's Peyton Troush, snaps it over to the right side to Kendall Brigle, now on the wing to Carter Keese. Try to get him going maybe a little bit. Keese, tough angle, shot over Everett's no good, and the rebound goes to Edgerton. Bulldogs looking for their 3rd straight win of the season, win number 4 overall. 37-26. Little curl move on that open post cut. They missed him. Now off the right side, it's Krantz. Krantz picks up his dribble. Bounce pass out in front now to Blue. Both teams have been man throughout this one. I don't know that I've ever seen a Matt Ripke team play nothing. Yeah, there's been a time or two. I mean, I'm
sure
being a little facetious
here or there.
Yeah, but not much. Inside boy, Blue is wide open for like seconds, and they missed him.
Got to put his hands up, like, give me the ball.
Here's Blue, and a moving screen on Nate Swank. That'll be his 2nd foul.
It's just one possession, but just bookmark that in the back of your mind. A minute in, they had the wide open look underneath the basket. They don't take advantage and then get the turnover on the moving screen. Just could be a 4-point swing here.
Duly noted, my friend.
There you go.
Duly noted. 37-26.
Set your mental clock.
I guess I hit snooze. From the elbow, it's Hulbert. He gives to Radebaugh. Good hedge defensively and help by Herman. Gives it right back to Hulbert. Baseline right now to Radebaugh. Peyton Troush has not gotten a touch in a while. Had a really good first half scoring and a great night last night. Here's Keese in the lane. Powers it up. No. Got his own miss. Now out to Troush for 3. That's off target. Rebound to Swank in the corner. Swank across the timeline. Nearing 2 minutes gone by in the 4th. Over to Krantz on the right side. Krantz surrounded by a double team, gives to Herman, now to Swank, skip pass to Everett, top of the key to Blue. Edgerton has the luxury of being very patient now, Adam, up 11.
Almost playing keep away a little bit, old North Carolina four-corner style.
37-26 Edgerton. Here's Blue around defenders, into the lane, scoop to the hoop, a foul. If it's Hulbert, it's his fourth, and it is. Or did I miss one? That's his fifth. I missed one. My apologies. Cohen Hulbert will foul out and finish with 4. Matt going to use that extra time to bring Tom Donovan over for a word or two of encouragement.
Those two have shared some moments, some special times throughout his coaching career.
It's an on-the-floor foul, so that's the 5th team foul. 7 on Edgerton in the second half. Here's Everett's bounce pass over to Krantz. Edon trying to dig their way back. Swank had it poked away. Loose ball picked up by Gallahue. Now Radeball looking in transition. Gets into the lane. Gets 2 defenders off their feet, but misses from at close range. And Edon starts 0 for their first 4 here in this fourth quarter. Tough to make a move, Adam, if you're not making shots.
Yeah, it's almost like a role reversal, because I think Edgerton wants to work a little bit of the clock, play some half-court basketball. Edon definitely wants to get that tempo up here, down 11.
Here's Herman, gives it up to Blue, and Radeball has just fouled out. No, that can't be right. They must have changed a couple of fouls because I had Max for 4. Now that's just his 3rd. They had to have changed one and gave one to Hulbert because I was 1 off on him. Okay, so 3 on Radeball. I'm usually an immaculate bookkeeper, too.
Yes.
Now it's 4 on Radeball.
Well, see, Max wanted to make sure he got your back there. So he was like, I'll make sure your papers are right. So
Quentin Blue to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. 4 on Radeball. Hulbert is fouled out. 4 on Radeball. Keese has 3. 5 minutes to play. Edgerton 37-26 lead. Blue hits the front end of the 1 and 1. And we'll have one more. Joel Walkup coming to the table, about ready to come in for Nate Swank.
These rivalry games matter, Andy. You can tell. Kids out on the floor.
Second one in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Joel Walkup. And now Brett Greaser wants to spread the floor up a dozen with 4:55 to play. 38-26. Blue over to the right side. Inside, open post cut for Everett. Didn't catch it cleanly, but the second time tonight, going to the wall, he saves it. Now Blue glides to the rim and scores. And maybe, just maybe, that's a dagger.
And here's the thing, Edgerton's got 5 ball handlers on the floor. No post game, yes, but in situations like this, very tough to come from behind when they've got those ball handlers.
40-26. Troush from at close range, unable to finish. Rebound goes to Krantz.
That's kind of a microcosm of the night for Edon right there.
Here's Walkup with a spin toward the basket. Now rotates it out to Quentin Blue. Halfway home in the fourth. All Edgerton up 40-26. That's even a live shot, babe. Here's Herman. Of course, if my wife's listening, she's like, who did he just call babe on the air? In the lane, Everett's for 3, no good. Rebound, and on the rebound, a foul. See, I knew it was going to be a 3 somewhere that was going to get close to fouling out. Now we got both of them. That's Quentin Blue with his 4th. And we go to the other end where Briggs Gallahue will shoot a 1 and 1. 6 for Gallahue tonight. He's 1 for 2 at the foul line. You know, I changed my mind. Going back to the Apollo Creed coming in, I think I want that to be my exit. In the casket, drop down.
With James Brown.
James Brown. Free throw is good.
I think that's what we all strive for, but I think we all end up in reality getting James Brown and the celebrity hot tub from Saturday Night Live and Eddie Murphy.
James Brown serenading me as the casket is taking me out.
That, yeah.
Free throw number 2 is no good. 40-27. And I also have Keith Morrison narrating my life story. The Dateline guy.
That's high. I could see that.
There's going to be some kind of tough ending. Jump shot no good by Walkup.
Set the bar high, but hey, why not?
13-point Edgerton lead. Brigle had it stripped, poked from behind, and it ends up in Everett's hands. And just as he was teetering out of bounds, timeout Dogs. 40-27 Edgerton. Back in just a moment.
You never know what life will throw your way, so you always need to be protected. At Danielle Van Atta Agency in Bryan, they will take care of you. With years of experience and expertise in the field, Danielle and her team will get you headed in the right direction with your home, auto, life, or business insurance. So when life throws something at you, you know you're protected the right way. Contact Danielle Van Atta Agency today at 1318 East High Street, Suite A in Bryan, or call 419-636-0408. Danielle Van Atta Agency, ready to help protect you.
40-27, Adam. Edgerton now in closeout mode here.
Yeah, they're going to spread the floor. They're going to make Edon, who has to take chances at this point, just kind of bait him a little bit. Would expect to see backdoor cuts here. Edon's just in that full court scramble mode at this point, and you got to hope someone gets on fire, and Edgerton maybe with a couple of turnovers, but Edgerton in control right now.
Edgerton in search, trying to close out. This would be a third straight win. We talked just like Montpelier last week. They had winnable games coming up on that schedule. Could they take advantage?
Absolutely.
Here's Herman at the volleyball line. Spinning away from Gallahue. Edon has to be in full gamble and desperation mode now. Here's Herman out on top to Everett. Edgerton doesn't have to shoot again. 40-27, 2:50 to play. Edgerton just 3 field goal attempts until number 4 happens, and Everett's with a pull-up knocks it down medium range.
Yep, nothing outside of 5-6 feet for the Bulldogs, and just stretching out that lead.
Here's Carter Keese, gave up an elbow jumper to get it inside to Gallahue, who's hammered. And will go to the line for 2. Swank gets the personal foul. Final score, Wayne Trace 46, Miller City 38. Edgerton, by the way, next weekend will be at Wayne Trace and then home with Hilltop. Gallahue going to go to the line to shoot a pair. Meanwhile, Edon next weekend, also a double weekend, home with Pettisville. It's a coaches versus cancer game next Friday night. And then at Patrick Henry coming up on the 28th next Saturday night. Gallahue drills the first free throw.
Are we already next weekend's the last weekend of January?
I know. A week from tomorrow, girls tournament draw will be unveiled.
Crazy.
2 weeks from tomorrow, the boys. Where'd the season go, my friend? Second foul shot, good. 42-29. Ball snapped ahead now to Swank in the front court with 2:20 to go in this one. Swank out near midcourt. Now on the left side, nearly lost his footing. A reach and a foul will put Swank on the line. With 2:17 left in this one. Foul will be the first on Brigle. And Swank shooting another 1-and-1. He's 1 for 2 at the foul line tonight. Joel Walkup will be coming in momentarily. (42-29) Edgerton. 2:17 left in this one. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good. Swank now 2 of 3, has 14 tonight.
Say what you will, Edgerton has done what they've needed to do here in the second half. They've played within the context of the offense, within the situation. They haven't done anything out of context. They've played with the lead about as well as you can here tonight.
And you wonder, Adam, those early games that way were close but not good enough, and even games where they had leads, it seems as if they're learning from all of that.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a journey.
44-29 Edgerton, about ready to climb to 4-10 on the season. Edon going to fall to 5-10. Gallahue down low, knocks it in. Matt Ripke wants a timeout. 1:59 left. 44-31. Full timeout. Edgerton in front. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Since 1875, 4 generations of the Krill family have served this area. Krill Funeral Service realizes that the end can be a difficult and emotional time. They will guide you through each and every step of the funeral process, carefully and with integrity. Krill Funeral Service expresses appreciation for your trust in them, and they'll continue to be there for you in times of need. Krill Funeral Service of Edgerton, Edon, and on West Mulberry Street in Bryan, where they offer an on-site crematory.
Since 1954, Midwest Community Federal Credit Union builds financial security for our members. Profits are returned in the form of lower loan rates and higher deposit rates. And right now, our dividend rates on certificates of deposit are some of the best in the area. Deposit at least $250 and take advantage of these great CD rates today. Visit MidwestCommunity.org/rates for more information and imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
44-31, Adam. 1:59 remaining. Couple timeouts left for Edon. 3 remaining for Edgerton.
Well, the margin of error now is basically gone. I mean,
baseball pass up ahead. Everett's got behind everybody. Layup good. No, he missed it.
Well, there you go.
I had already put it down. Edon the other way after the empty trip. Got to get this 3 to go if they have any shot. It's no good on an air ball from the corner. And the rebound to Edgerton. Up ahead, it is Pasillo who can't get the layup to drop. And a foul is going to be called on Edon with $1:39 left.
Well, Brett Greaser can't be upset about either of those layups, just not able to get them to fall. But more importantly, the missed 3 on the other end. And I think reality's slowly kind of settling in on what's about to happen here tonight.
Sonora wins over Hilltop 61-43. Fayette beats Hicksville 34-26 tonight. Swank hits the free throw.
Todd Mitchell always just gets the most out of those kids, that's for sure.
Liberty Center making a charge from 13 down. Second free throw no good. Offensive rebound and then a block shot on the putback. It's 37-36 Pettisville with 4:40 left in that one. End of 3, Toledo Christian 38, Archibald 34. Here's Radebaugh, jump shot at the foul line, no good. Edgerton rebound. Wasion has defeated Rossford 53-41. So that catches you up on everything. Ben Murray will have a Midwest Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard show when we wrap up here until about 9:30 tonight.
Looking forward to that. That's the ratings grab tonight.
Is that your entertainment on the ride home?
You absolutely.
45-31, a minute 1 left. Foul called. That'll be the 10th team foul on Edon. It's number 1 on Briggs Gallahue. And at the line will be Herman. He has not been to the free throw line tonight yet. (34-26) Fayette defeated Hicksville. I'm pretty sure is what I said. I deleted the text already. Swank's night is done. He'll finish with 16. Troush night complete. He ends the night with 9. Multiple subs coming in and out. Mason Pinkham is in. Sprea is in. Hayden Tennant is in. All for Edon. Also Gage Nestor is in. And Zane Oberlin. Edgerton has Walkup and Krantz out there, and they're going to start heavy substituting. Caden Knurk is going to come in. Maddox Baker is coming in. 31. Who's 3-1? Noah Weaver about ready to come in. See, when you're unaware, Adam, of who it is, you just bring family and say, sit your tail next to me when we get into garbage time. Herman hits that second free throw.
Well, you didn't need anything extra added to the Edon-Edgerton rivalry, but everything that transpired a year ago kind of took it to another level, and rivalries are good and even better when you get both sides winning here and there, and it just spruces it up. So going forward, as it's been forever, it's going to be a fun rivalry.
Nestor.
And if you get in the game right now, there's no way I'm bounce passing and setting back screens. I'm chucking. Shoot
well,
the
I already
ball.
told you that story. I was the last starter in with the deep bench, and I said, Coach told me to bring it up, and I shot it. I'm not giving it up. Shot no good from Edgerton. Edon the other way with 25 seconds.
Shoot the ball.
You can't get your name mentioned if you're passing.
That's right.
18 seconds left. Good road win for Edgerton. And if these two teams stay close record-wise, this road win's going to maybe jump out come seeding time. Turnover to the Bulldogs. Walk up the other way. Sprea with a little nudge. And a foul on Carlos Sprea. Joel walk up to the line. Free throw good by Walkup. Bryce Schrader is in for Edgerton. Brennan Duvendak Hickman is in for Edon. A buddy that I shared, the coach told me I'm bringing it up story, just texted and said yeah, it's a great story. Those guys aren't getting any shots. Ball game. Edgerton makes it a double win weekend, and it's 3 in a row now. 47-31. Bulldogs with the win. We'll step aside, take our final break. The post-game show gets underway next.
With the long winter still ahead, why not take this time to freshen up the inside of your home with a couple of gallons of Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from accessories to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington with excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. Or pick up a couple of cans of Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch 2X Ultra Coverage Spray Paint, 2 for only $13. Head on over to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan today. Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, wants to say good luck to the Edon Bombers in tonight's athletic contest. Precise Metal Form is a proud supporter of Edon Bomber athletics, both boys and girls sports. Precise Metal Form in Bryan, saluting the athletes on all of their hard work and wishing them the best of luck in this athletic contest. Precise Metal Form, 810 Commerce Drive in Bryan, saying go Bombers in this game. Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Have you always dreamed of starting your own business? Are you looking for ways to fund your child's education or save for retirement? Maybe you'd like to buy that dream home. Well, the State Bank can help you meet your financial goals, whatever they may be. With State Bank, you'll get all the products and services you expect from your bank with the personal attention of a locally operated community bank. Find a location near you today. State Bank, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When it comes to choosing a memorial that represents the lasting memories of a person's life, the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio can create exactly what you are looking for, like an eagle soaring through the woods etched on a memorial, a bench that has mom and dad's names engraved into the granite to sit and reflect, a picture of the family farm etched on the stone, or maybe your style is a memorial that has a split headstone with a vase in between for flowers. Builders, the Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
You know where to go when your vehicle has been in an accident, but why should you take that same vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service when you need an oil change, brake job, or any other routine maintenance? It's because Dave Brown and Sam Bailey have 60 years of combined experience diagnosing and repairing domestic, foreign, and classic automobiles. They have a state-of-the-art alignment machine that ensures a perfect alignment every time, and the training and expertise to fix your problem the first time. So whether it's a crash or take your vehicle to Jason Dietz Collision and Service.
Final tonight from Edon. Edgerton wins 47-31. 16 for Nathan Swank tonight to lead the way. Corey Herman 10, Corey Everett's 8, Quentin Blue 7, Scotty Krantz 3, Caden Pasillo 2, Joel Walkup 1 for the 47-point total. Briggs Gallahue finishes with 11 to lead Edon. Peyton Troush 9, Cohen Hulbert 4, Max Radeball 4, Carter Key scored 3. Edgerton 16 of 43, 6 of 20 from the three-point line. Edon 11 of 35, 2 of 12 shooting threes tonight. At the foul line, Edgerton 10 of 14. Edon was 7 of 15.
+7 advantage on the boards tonight for the Edgerton Bulldogs, led by Nathan Swank, is 7 rebounds, 5 each for Briggs Gallahue and Carter Keys for Edon. Bombers 2-1, disadvantage turnover-wise, 10 Edon turnovers, just 5 for the Bulldogs.
Edgerton now 4-10 on the year. They have now, actually I had said 3. They've won 2 in a row. No, that's Edon. Beg your pardon. They have won 3 in a row, haven't they? Yeah. Montpelier, Fairview, and now Edon. They have won 3 straight on the season. They have a double weekend next weekend where they'll play at Wayne Trace and home with Hilltop. Adam, some quick thoughts here as I hunt and...
Well, one of the things that I thought we saw here tonight was when Edgerton went on that little burst in the second quarter and took the lead. I think that opened it up a little bit, and then they kind of dictated things the rest of the way, especially on the offensive end, and I thought it was a real good mix tonight of perimeter shooting and, as we said, dribble, drive to the basket. They've got 5. They don't have that big, like, post presence, but they got 5 guys on the floor that can attack the rim, and I think that's what makes them so good here tonight.
Brett Grieser, congrats on the win. Adam was just talking about some good offensive balance tonight from the perimeter and getting to the basket.
Yeah, just, first and foremost, thank you for your coverage, but just very proud of our kids. I would agree. Different players making plays. Even got out to that good start. We were a little slow there a little bit, but got some shots going. We had a big second quarter for us, but our team's been playing better together, more together, sharing the basketball, and when you do that, good things will happen.
Defensively, I thought the kids communicated tonight. 31 points you held Edon to. You win the battle on the boards out there. I thought defensively it was very spirited tonight.
Yeah, like we've been talking, our strength of schedule is tough early, but our kids have hung in there all year long. We've had other good defensive outings, but you're right, to hold a varsity ball club like Edon with a lot of pride there and a lot of good players there, to hold them to 31. Can't say enough about our kids. I did think we did a good job on the glass, and that's something we talk about a lot. We're not the biggest team out there, but your heart and your fight can do a lot in that area.
And Brett, as the season's gone on, you've been able to lean on your bench a little bit more. And they're giving you quality. I mean, tonight you had some important kids for you in some foul trouble, and you needed to have some of those bench kids.
Yeah, I would agree. And Joel Walkup is one of those kids that comes to mind that just has continued to year in and year out. He's getting better. He's one of those kids that talked to us early on and even said, Coach, do you care if we play a couple quarters at JV? Not a lot of kids do that these days, but he wanted to continue to develop down there. Proud of him. We know he can guard. It's something he's good at. But offensively, he's done some nice things. But Scotty Krantz off that bench, good minutes. And it's a team win. It's a team win. To win high school games, you got to play together. And I think our kids are doing that right now.
Congrats on the win, 3 in a row. Best of luck, double weekend next weekend with Trace and Hilltop.
I appreciate your guys' coverage. Thanks for all you do. Thank you.
Brett Grieser, head coach of the Edgerton Bulldogs as they win tonight. Our last bit of business, Adam, the Best One Tire and Service, best play tonight.
How about the second quarter for Nathan Swank? He had 4 threes. It was nip and tuck game at the time. In fact, Edon was up at the time when they had, I think they were like 0 for 8 or 0 for 9 at the time, and then Swank comes out and drains 4 threes in that second quarter. It just kind of opened up things offensively. It seemed to really give Edgerton confidence, and to be honest, kind of took the wind out of the sails of Edon, and Edgerton kind of dictated things from that point on.
47-31, your final. Edgerton 4-10. Edon drops to 5-10. That'll do it for our coverage tonight, and our next game will be Thursday. It'll be over in West Unity. Girls basketball, an important one in the BBC. Montpelier at Hilltop in that matchup on Thursday night. Want to thank Matt Ripke and Don Walton here at Edon, always taking care of us when we come over here, so certainly appreciate that. Ben Murray back at the studio today, not just here, but also handling a doubleheader on Q96.5. And for about 40 minutes, he'll have the scoreboard show presented by Midwest Community Federal Credit Union. Final score again in this 49 rivalry, Edgerton 47, Edon 31. So long, everybody, from Edon.